am I being real fucking ballsy, critiquing arguably one of the biggest K-pop groups ever while looking this shiny and like both of my eyes have some sort of infection? Yes, but I am so bored, I might as well start a fight on the internet. Do I study music? No. Am I a singer? No. Do I really have any idea on music production? No. But I don't subscribe to the notion that you have to be an expert in something, because we're all just, at the end of the day, meat monkeys with opinions. Also, I would like to apologize if you can hear digging and tractor sounds and old men screaming. That would be my neighbors getting a pool put in the backyard. Living in a first world country, everybody. My issues is that my neighbors are getting a pool. I would like to make one thing very clear before anyone gets offended. I like How Do You Like That to a certain extent, but if, you know, the issue isn't the song, the issue is that I feel like I've heard the same song for the past 3 years. Please, Blackpink, I am begging you, give us something I haven't heard before. Okay, so Blackpink came out with a new... I'm sorry, are we tearing the house down? Blackpink came out with a new song called How Do You Like That?
You'd think I'd be able to remember the fact that the title is How You Like That. There's no do in it. Presume I must have gotten the do part from about the 3,000 times they say it during the dance break.
After listening to Sour Candy twice, I listened to it twice, I was like, please give me something good. Sour Candy was stuck on my brain, but not for a good reason, let's just say that. So I was desperate for some like good Blackpink, like a solid, good summer Blackpink bop. And I sure as hell got a Blackpink song because they had Teddy as a producer. That's what I've gotten. I tried to Google this, and apparently, because I was like, why do every single Blackpink title track sound the same? Apparently it comes down to Teddy. I've made a formula. I've done a lot of research, and by research I meant I Googled things for like maybe 20 minutes. This is not a scientific video, by the way. This is just meat monkey with opinions. I looked at all the Blackpink EPs. I refuse to call it an album. At this point, it's just YG mocking us. I looked at every single Blackpink release, album release, whatever, discarded all the Japanese and remix songs because I don't. I listen to 1920s show tunes, but I draw the fucking line at remixes. So I looked at it and I made a formula. We're going to build a Blackpink album. The first song is the title track, and you need something that goes usually Jennie opening and then pre-chorus with first it's either Rose or Jisoo, and then they switch for the second pre-chorus. There's a rap, and then there's a verse again, and then there's the pre-chorus thing, and then there's a fucking beat drop, dance break, EDM, whatever, and there's some like skedoodling, bada bing bada boom boom boom, if you will. Bring out the boss bitch, which if you would have told me after listening for the first time that Jennie said bring out the boat bitch, I would have been like, yeah, that sounds about right. Doo-doo-doo-doo, Kill This Love, and How Do You Like That all follow the same formula. It's a second song is like a summer vibe. I'm in film school, I don't know what I'm talking about. Second song has to be more of a like summer feel, like a slightly happier, making you feel a bit more like girl powery. So Forever Young, don't know what to do. It has to be like a I don't know how to describe it, but I know that if you listen to it enough, then you know what I'm talking about. Then there has to be like a chill, more like chill song. Like Kick It and Relay. Really? Could I sound more fucking obnoxious? I don't know how to describe the sound of this either. Once again, film school. But I would like to describe it as a song that I would like to listen to as I am on a road trip, or as I'm like dancing on the beach in front of a bonfire with all my girlfriends as we are burning the belongings of every man that has ever wronged us. Something like that. Like a dance montage, maybe like a makeover thing for like a film that is made by Awesomeness TV. I don't know how to describe it, but I know you know what I mean. 3 out of 3 of the last Blackpink title songs have sounded quite recycled and repetitive. 3 out of 3, what does that unlock? A new song that sounds like Stay, perhaps? Maybe a cute concept? A ballad? Rosé solo? I'll take anything. I may not know anything about music, but boy, have I studied branding and marketing. And the way YG like markets Blackpink for a K-pop group is insanity. If you're a K-pop fan, you're very used to having like 2, 3, maybe even 4 comebacks a year. Whenever there's an artist or a group that comes out and they're like, I'll give you 1 song a year, maybe, if you're lucky. That's a risk, and only YG could take that risk. Only one of like the big companies could take that risk. There are a few groups that can get away with stuff like that. BTS could get away with only releasing 1 song a year. 1 album. I mean, BTS could get away with like screaming into a microphone for 3 minutes and we'd be like, thank you, Grammy nominations. BTS, Blackpink, twice if they wanted, and JYP didn't want to work them into the ground, but that's a different talk. Twice could, and maybe like, I don't know, EXO. Those groups could, if they wanted, only release 1 album a year and people will be like, okay, thank you. Their fan base is so dedicated that it's a drought. A lot of the reason why people get very angry when we critique. Actually, yes, this is a critique. This is not a critique, this is a critique. I think Blackpink, yes, they have a sound and they have a certain branding, but I think it would be beneficial for them to maybe try something different, as if it's your last. It was still Blackpink, but it was cuter. What is happening over here? Why am I itching? But Blinks get very defensive over Blackpink comebacks because they know that's what they're gonna get. You take what Daddy YG gives you. Never thought I'd say that. You take what YG gives you and you're like, thank you, because you know that it's gonna be like at least a year until the next time you get a new Blackpink album. And that's why everyone gets so defensive and everyone gets so angry when people say something negative about Blackpink, because they're like, this is all we have. Like, we have these songs, this limited little table of songs, and that's what we listen to if we want to listen to Blackpink. And if you like pop a hole in like 4 songs, we're left with even less. So shut up, take what you can get, and that's it. I feel like I'm settling. I want stay. I want Rosé solo. Here we are. How do I like that? I kind of do, but at the same time, I mean, I know I'm gonna end up like alone in the mirror trying to learn the fucking dance. Bada bing, bada boom, bam, booming my way through my summer. But I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, okay, now could we get like maybe a ballad? Could we try something new? Please. Daddy YG, I am begging you. If you like this video, you can like it. If you hate me right now, leave some angry comments. It gets the engagement up. If you want to yell at me on Twitter or Instagram, you can do that. And I'm gonna go back to bada bing, bada boom, boom, booming and doing a lot of hand movements in the mirror as I think I'm bringing out the boat, bitch.